Hi everybody, excuse my disgusting feet for a moment. I want to basically scream. There has been yet another bird into my care, actually walked up into my back garden and walked to my back door. And when I say walked, I mean it walked on its own to my back door for help. Now, the bird has got a green ring on it, but the bird is actually really badly injured. Its wing is completely severed, and I don't know who it belongs to. I will show you. If anybody does know who this bird belongs to, please let me know ASAP, because I have to take it to the vet, and more than likely it will be euthanized. Now, the person who is doing this is not my first bird that has actually been shot, and I don't know if it'll let me show you. You see that, people? Do you see that? That's a bullet hole. That's a bullet hole. That's how I know the bird has been shot. Well, I don't know how to care for birds. I've not actually had pet birds, apart from a few cockatiels, but never pigeons. I don't actually know how to care for a pigeon, so I'm going to take it to the vet tomorrow. I've got it in a cage in a dark place. I'm only doing this one video, then I'm leaving it alone for the rest of the night. But I've had a black and white dove, I've had a few pigeons. Basically, I don't know if it's dropped out of a tree, I don't know if it's been dumped, but the ring is actually coming back as Newcastle upon Tyne. I live in Northumberland, Bedlington, so it's a hell of a long way for this little guy or girl to get here. As far as I know, it looks like a wood pigeon, sounds like a wood pigeon, but it's just not acting like a wood pigeon because I was able to catch it, and the fact that it actually walked through my back door after my parent called it, just going like that, it called. You can see it's in shock. But look at that, people, look at that. I've had a few birds turn up like this, and to say I'm gutted is not the word. I absolutely love birds. I love going to Newcastle to feed the pigeons in the Hippie Green, and the fact that this pigeon's turned up at my door for help, and I have to take it to the vets tomorrow to get it put down. Unless it dies tonight, either way. I'm gutted to say the least. Beautiful wood pigeon, as far as I know, it could be a mother or a father. Could be eggs up in the tree or anything. And the fact that someone's decided to shoot it, it's sick and twisted. It's absolutely sick and twisted. And when I say sick and twisted, I mean sick and twisted, because at the end of the day, so I'm telling them I'm just freaking out. At the end of the day, the people who are shooting these birds aren't shooting them to eat them. They're shooting them down for their lurchers or whatever they are, to get a hold of them, to savage them and kill them, and then leaving them in the graveyard to die. Or they're dumping them across people's fences. Vet to Pets have had well over 100 birds in less than 2 months, injured or dead. It needs to stop, people. It really needs to stop. This is getting old. A beautiful bird, absolutely gorgeous bird, and it's sitting here in pain, and I can't do anything to help it apart from give it a warm bed, a bowl of food, a bowl of water. That's it, with a couple of other stuff. But I can't actually take its pain away. Now you think about it, and yes, when I say think about it, you little scroats who are doing this, how would you like it if your parents shot you and left you in a desolate isle to die? You wouldn't. This is what the birds feel like. You shoot them down, they don't know what they're doing or where they are. They're just scared shitless, and you've left them to die. Now that wound absolutely stinks, but the ball of the bird, like the ball like that there, like see, like there, is no longer attached. Instead of it being like this, it's like that, it's no longer attached. So this bird is never going to fly again. It can't even stand up properly, there must be something wrong with its leg. So, unfortunately, tomorrow the bird will be put out of pain unless it dies tonight. I'm hoping, I know people are going to go apeshit when I say this, but I am actually hoping the bird will die tonight, because then its pain's out, but I don't think it will. So I will have to actually take it to Vets for Pets to put it down. But it just sickens me to know that someone's doing this to birds. Beautiful black and white wood pigeons, fancy flyers, you name it. There's people around Ireland that have got fancy flying pigeons, fancy flying doves and stuff like that. Beautiful, beautiful birds I've never seen before. It was the first time last time I had seen a fancy flyer dove. And I had to take it to the Vets for Pets and the thing died. It didn't die from stress, it died from its wounds. And I know this same thing is going to happen to this bird. It's going to die. So please be kind to the birds. Yes, I know you don't like them, but if you don't like birds, don't feed them. Don't put them any food out in your back garden if you don't like them. Wood pigeons, doves do not pass the coronavirus on to you. It's impossible. It's the same with dogs. You can pass it on to dogs, but dogs can't pass it on to you. It's the same with birds. But I don't know, whoever's doing this needs to understand that this bird is in severe pain and is basically scared shitless.